Okay, we have 5 minutes, oh, actually, correction, 4 minutes remaining. So, anyways, how's everyone's day today? How's everyone's day today? I hope everyone's doing well. Anyways, we're gonna be starting the stream right now. In case you guys haven't seen my recent post about the channel update, well, in case you guys didn't notice, I changed my channel avatar into more like a modernized version of the same avatar. So, anyways, we'll be live, and the match will be spectating will be Kongs versus Raphael or Raphael, how you're going to pronounce that. But anyways, we'll be watching that match today. So, anyways, let's see how's the stream so far. It's so good. Anyways, the previous season's a bit of a mix with with my device choices because, my computer was struggling earlier, like during the season 12 playoffs. So I was thinking maybe I should im, like move this to mobile, but I mean I got everything sorted on on the computer now, so there shouldn't be any freezing issues as far as I have concerns about it. So that's not something I should worry about anymore, since I kept the files in check. Because the main reason why my computer froze almost every time is because the temp files has been occupied by a lot of things. So the only way I can resolve it is just by deleting them time by time. Yes, it can be stressful, but I had to do it to keep my computer like more stable and also keeping it from being frozen. Anyways, we got 2 minutes until the match starts. Okay, seems like my recorder is not following the same the same timeline that I'm currently on because there's some latency on in my end. Okay, let's take a look what this group has. Nothing much other than Raphael versus Kong. But anyways, eventually we'll get into this match. Just hang tight. We are almost there. Just a couple minutes. Anyways, in Group M, I'm just gonna do the honorable mention here. Lumas is actually taking part of this match in Group M. But today's match, we're gonna be spectating Kong's match. It looks like everyone else is streaming their different matchups. And maybe possibly they are streaming their own match, just to see how to do it from there. But either way, we're just here spectating. And yes, my standing isn't as great as before because I not into Apex as often as I used to anymore. Well, maybe someday I'll maybe participate in this kind of settings, but as of now, I just don't see it from happening because for one, I've been busy with many other things, which is unrelated to Langrisser. Okay, it looks like the matchup should be starting by now, because right now it is 2 o'clock. Okay, they will be engaging in battle soon. Kong is already in there, and so as his opponent. So we'll be able to get in there when the eyeball pops up. Yep, there he goes. Okay, so the queue up time is much faster than I thought. So the match will begin in roughly about 1 minute. And let's take a look at each of their boxes and see what do they have in store. So as far as I can tell, for both boxes, they are pretty decent in their own ways. And as expected, they did not bring Amelia, which is okay because Amelia is more like an optional choice rather than a must-have. Just a just an FYI. But however, there are some situations like Amelia might be useful, but But in this case, you don't necessarily need her. So so here's some situations like if you for some reason don't have Lightbringer, Emilia could substitute for her, and then she can, as long as she has the exclusive that is, plus the Elven Lancers, she can actually do a lot of work against long range attackers like Lucretia, a Dank Elmo, Light of Genesis, anybody that has less defense. Yeah, she will counter them without any issues if you manage to build her well, as well as casting patterns skill enabled. Alright, match begins, and Raphael does the first move. So let's see what will Kong do on the first ban. Because yep, as expected, the pro level of this matchup has Z2s on both sides, and as expected, Kong just banned a Z2 at the start. And I wonder what Raphael banned first. Let's see, what will he ban? Both had Grenchill, which they're both interesting picks. Okay, McLean got first ban. That's interesting. That means Kong will be able to use a Z2, but it doesn't seem like this will be an easy option since Rosensteel has been picked as a first pick as the healer, which means that Rosensteel is going to prevent the revive block. So that means Z2 would not be able to do as effectively as she normally would. Okay, Gintoki and Grenchill banned, and then Kong just summoned Grenchill into the first unit pick. Okay, now let's see who are the two other units that are going to be banned. Okay, Epsilon and Z2 banned. Okay. I mean, Z2 ban, I don't know if that's necessary since you can technically counter her no problem, as long as you have Rosensteel. But then, it's up to the player's choice. I would have banned someone else other than Z2 if that's the case, but I mean, because since Rosensteel is picked, there's no reason you should probably ban her. But unless you're really scared of her, that is, because she can teleport nevertheless. Okay, Yulia, Lucretia cannot be picked here because they're banned. Lightbringer selected. Yeah, there are some long range units that Raphael needs to worry about, but at the same time, Kong will have to either pick a healer or find some ways to improvise. Okay, Rosensteel and Polly are banned. Oh yeah, Polly is actually pretty insane when it comes to rush teams, like AoE rush teams to be exact. Like she can do displacements to anyone who she hits closer to her, and then do splashes, and there's a good chance that those units will get stunned. So yeah, Polio is just really good. Anyways, I have no question about the ban on Polio because she is pretty strong. Okay, a Dank deployed. Although I'm a bit sad that I don't have a Dank on myself, so I mean, you don't necessarily need her, but having her on your team is great. Now let's see who will Kong pull out. Who is he choosing? Okay, Gintoki, still the best out there. Not gonna lie. Although he is a collab unit, he is so busted. No matter how you look at him, because he is quite messy to deal with. Like especially he can do first strike when he has four of those talent stacks, and also I mean in some cases if he carries a guard skill and if the person that he was trying to guard would dies, he'll gain the Shiro State permanently. But in some cases you don't necessarily need it, since if your opponent carries AoEs, Gintoki should be able to get to his Shiro State early. Because it no as long as your allies get hit, like at least like 4 of them, or even himself, he will get his Shiro state immediately. But however, the only downside for Gintoki is if he got if he got the buff blocked, like the one that the debuff that prevents buffs, then yeah, Gintoki is not gonna gain any of those stacks, making him useless against any incoming attackers. Okay, IBC deploy on Raphael. Still not a bad choice there because IBC is still still a meta unit out there when it comes to stratagem skills that can provide attack and defense support. Okay, Elma, Hilda band. All right. Lost them. Okay, Lost them is actually pretty good when it comes to guard ignore. Oh, Christian selected. All right. Not so surprising there since she is still good out there. And now the question is who will Kong deploy as the last unit? Would it be a Dank Elmo or IBC? Okay, it's definitely IBC. Now we're just gonna wait until they finish setting up their teams. And I believe this is our first time seeing Renshio taking part of the Season 13 playoffs. This is for the Elimination Match Up, that is. I could imagine there'll be a lot of matchups where auto run going ham on some random players. I presume like it's likely that he might win still because he is highly skilled in Apex. I mean, to my surprise from last season, he came in second because someone else from 7-Eleven, Appa, like that's the player's name. He managed to outplay Auto Run, which was lucky. And I believe how the Auto Run lost, I believe is with Cherie. Like Cherie did not do the damage that he thought she would do, but I mean, but when that happens, that's pretty much something like RNG is not within your favor. You'll be able to find out when you watch the previous streams I did. I think a few months ago, or I don't remember when I streamed that kind of match. I know it's a long time, but maybe at least 2 months. Right, the match is starting. Game 1. Okay, looks like both players are cheering and saying hello everyone to everyone who's spectating this match. So let's take out their stats. Let's see, Lightbringer stats looks pretty decent here. It has 1400 int on there, with some high amount of defense like 800 something, and then magic defense of 700. Rosensteel, well, I'm not expecting her to have high int, but 10k int is actually pretty impressive. With high defense as well. And then Christian's, yeah, you do not want to mess with her when it comes to her magic defense. Yet, well, since they both are pretty high, she will deal a lot of damage. IBC 1500 int with high amount of defense. And then a Dengelmo 1400. Okay, Lightbringer comes forth, buffing all Holy units. Okay, hold on. I gotta check. I think that's roughly all the units. And then the opponent did the same thing. And now for Kong's box, as you would expect, all of his units are pretty decent. Yep, pretty decent here. And let me see the comparison between these two Lightbringers. Okay, looks like Kong will have to be a little bit more careful since since this Lightbringer here has higher int than his. So not too sure how is that going to play out. And also keep in mind, Grand Shield is also here. So as after she finishes her action, she will faction buff every strategic master allies. Now it's just a waiting game and see. Okay, there goes. Kentucky is making his move, just repositioning himself. And also he gained a buff that allows him to do AoE damage before he enters combat. Okay, looks like she just moved. So let's see. Or actually no, it was a Dengelmo. I was just like, wait a minute. Okay, as you can see there, Grand Shield just activated the passive faction buff that is from her 3C, which resulted buffing I believe, yeah, just Ironblood Commander and lost them. Okay, lost them reposition. Getting ready for attack when they get close enough. Alright, IBC comes in with the attack, mass attack. Okay. I think this is the new turn. Yeah, definitely it is a new turn. Anyways, for the key strat for Apex is you should never always rush in the early turns unless you know what you're doing. Because if you just rush in without any second thoughts, there's a good chance that you might put that against your favor. Now, what will Kong do in this kind of situation? Since, yep, okay, lost some reposition again. And he has a 5 movement tile range. Okay, and then looks like Raphael is doing an excellent job at turtling at the moment. Not getting too close to the enemy's team just yet. But however, there's a good chance that Dengamo could possibly snipe his team by attacking Lightbringer. If Lightbringer does not move out the way, that is. Because she can basically just teleport over here and right here and then do act again. And then move right here to attack Lightbringer. What I mean is like she could move right here, and then she'll move over here to teleport, and then move 2 more blocks to reach Lightbringer. Okay, it looks like Grincho is on her move right now, with the I think it's this one's called a Cold Shield. All right, and attacked Rosensteel right off the bat. Oh my goodness. Unfortunately, that's just not enough to kill her. Oh yeah, and also speaking of which, you may be wondering why did the Rosensteel get hit directly? Well, that's because the Cold Shield adds a mobility reduction. That also means that when the mobility gets reduced, that also prevents them from guarding. So what happened here is that, as you can see here, the mobility -2, and also those that got affected by this cannot use guard skills. So by this instance, Lightbringer wasn't able to protect Rosensteel from that, and she suffered the full damage against it. Okay, so by that what that means is that however, Christian can still do guard since she is not within its range. The only unit that cannot guard is Lightbringer. So now, since Rosensteel moved into the range of Christian's guard, she doesn't have to worry about being attacked again. Yeah, the only thing that's preventing her from dying is because of the Shrine Maidens. Because right here, this one greatly decreased the physical damage taken by 75%. So, yeah, Shrine Maidens is not someone that you take that as a joke, you know? Okay, and LBC is going after Grin Shield. Would it be enough to kill her though? Let's see. Oh my goodness, unfortunately she went down like that. But ever since she died, Gentoki gets to move again. I'm guessing that sacrifice is probably well planned. Let's see where will he go from here. So yeah, smart play for Kong. He actually moved Gintoki closer, and then when Grinshield dies, he gets to act again. So I'm guessing that sacrifice was actually intentional. Okay, a Gelmo on the move against Lightbringer. And as expected, Lightbringer tanked the hit. and then teleport it back. But now, what will Kong do now? Because Christian can still guard within that range. Yeah, since Christian is not touching this, meaning that she will not get blocked by the guard thing. So that means she can still guard even when this thing is placed. Just one tile away from it. Away from the effect, I mean. Okay. Okay, looks like Intoki is making his move now. Where will he be going? Probably going after IPC since she's not protected. Or not, going straight towards Lightbringer. Or nope. Never mind. I said too soon. Good move there. IBC went down. And then the IBC is coming in, and then going after Christian. With the first strike advantage on IBC. And looks like Christian took the heavy blow on that. And now it is new turn, next turn, so everyone gets to move once again. But now there's a scenario, yeah, Gintoki's being attacked by that. Unfortunately, the fireball does super effective against infantry, meaning that there's no way an infantry would survive it. Unless you have high magic defense resistance. But other than that, Gintoki unfortunately falls. And now that now Kong has 3 units remaining. Those ones are possibly the win conditions. Like Lostum and IBC. As long as these two are kept alive, he'll still have a chance to come back. But however, Kong will have to think of a move as soon as possible. He has 50 seconds left. Okay, is anyone's streams acting weird nowadays? At this time now, because I noticed there's an error going on. It says about the keyframe frequency is being too high. Okay, and I don't know if I can change it while I'm in the middle of the stream, so let me take a look. Streams. Output, let's see. I mean, my current one is 0 seconds, so yeah, there's nothing I can do to change it. IBC going in again. Let's see. Okay, IBC is still in there. Grappling. Actually, you might be able to hit Denkemo from there. Let's see. Or you can go after Rosensteel. Oh yeah, you're going after a Denkemo. Alright. Yikes, that's not working. Yeah, by the looks of this situation, it doesn't seem like it's looking good. Because the Denkemo resisted Blossom's attack. But he will still try, nevertheless. The only problem is that Rosensteel is going to keep them healthy. Yeah, I don't think there's any ways to come back from that. Since both those main units are badly damaged. And IBC got a buff block, and she's not receiving any of the holy buffs from Lightbringer. Yeah, there's no way Kong will win from this. Raphael kind of got this win under his bag now. Yep, that's it. The match is done. Okay, looks like first game goes to Raphael. There's still a good chance that Kong could make a comeback from that with the next game. And as expected, Kong chose first play. Now let's see if are they gonna make changes to their box with their backup options. Okay, so both of them got different units on board. So Kong chose the just swap away Epsilon for a Boro. But however, on the opponent's box, nothing changed. It is the same as the previous game. And now let's see the first band. Who's it gonna be? Okay, Oboro first band. Okay, I guess that this guy didn't like Oboro. I mean, it is actually fine because for one, I understand why they want to ban Oboro first because in case you guys didn't even realize, Oboro has an exclusive that allows him to enter his dragon form much faster than he normally would back then. Back then, he needs 4 turns to fully transform, but with this exclusive equipment, he can actually do that in 2 turns. Yeah, basically the time that he needs will be cut in half. And then Grenchill first deployed. Okay, McLean Z2 banned. Yeah, this time Z2 ban makes sense since Rosen Seal got first banned in this box. So if he doesn't ban Z2, then what were you doing? Okay, Elma deploy as the healer because Rosen Seal banned. So as far as I can tell by looking at the game from the previous match, Rosen Seal is the primary threat because Rosen Seal kept her allies from dying. Now let's see who is Kong banning on in the box here. Lightbringer and Hilda. Okay, the tanks got out of the way, lost them deployed. Hmm. Seems like Raphael is thinking carefully of who to ban. Okay, Gintoki and Watham banned. Christian deployed. Okay, Z2 and a Dengamo banned. D-Hard deployed. Okay, not a bad pick. I've heard he's pretty dangerous. Okay, let's see. Polio still cannot be chosen. IBC is banned. Lucretia deployed. Okay, Gentoki and Yulia banned. Okay, a Dank Elmo deployed. Okay, Lightbringer and Lucretia banned. Alright. Looks like Kong is left with the two healers. I wonder who is he gonna be picking. Either Rosensteel or Sizzy White. Okay, obviously deploy for Raphael. Okay. Was that Freya? Yeah, Freya and Ashimar banned. And then Sizzy White deployed. Okay, this time Kong has a healer in his team for game 2. And Raphael would need to act fast because he is down to a few seconds remaining. Okay, wow. Okay, Liana picked as the last pick, with just 1 second left. Anyways, I'm hoping the stream runs well because I'm still having this error problem here. Anyways, let me try to load my own stream on my phone and see what happens. I'm gonna mute myself so that way you won't hear my echoing. Okay, so far, I think I think you should be able to still see the stream, even though the setting looks a little wonky. But it's just that you might have to watch out for some buffering issues. That's all. Okay, we're entering game 2, and we'll be battling on this map. Hmm. Alright, the match begins, and let's see what move will Kong do first. Alright, then Gelmo comes forth, and let's see where she drop her portals. Right there. And 2 tiles behind her. And it seems like Kong is doing tankless in this round, since his tanks were banned. I don't know, sometimes tankless doesn't mean you're at a disadvantage. You can still win it even without a tank. Okay, Elma deploying her Light Mirror. Oh yeah, speaking of Elma, she's gonna receive her exclusive next update, which will prevent Light Mirror from being dispelled. So yeah, if you ever encounter like Elma with the exclusive, then yeah, watch out. The Light Mirror is not something you should joke about. Because for one, you cannot just dispel it. That's not gonna work that easily. Looks like Lawson is gonna make his move now. Let's see where is he going from there. He's going after Liana. Okay. Oh dear. And I think he's running away now. Yep. Got out danger. That was a good play there. That basically gave him easy damage. And he's gonna activate attack formation here. She's gonna attack formation, I mean, like. Alright, now it's down to D Heart and Gren Shield. What will they do now? Red Shield is coming in, buffing Lost Him and a Dank Elmo. Okay, Liana moved and healed herself. Okay, D Heart's gonna be an interesting one since yeah he's gonna teleport. Yep. Yeah, that placement is actually well planned. Going after Liana once again. This time D-Heart's going to hit it with his ulti, and Liana bit the dust. And also as a result, Elma got stunned. Ouch. Yeah, D-Heart unfortunately did not survive that. Okay, so now we're on the next turn. Now let's see what Wukong do now. Because all the units are still under Christian's protection. The only thing that Raphael cannot do is healing, because Elma got stunned by D-Heart for one turn. Unless Raphael can find a way to dispel it. Other than that, Elma will be rendered useless. And since Elma did not summon her light flame, she cannot just dispel it. Okay, nice direct damage. A nice double teleport there. Oh dear, lost them is being attacked on that angle. Okay. Yikes. That's a smart play there as well. Lostum did not get out there in time, and Lucretia happens to be in range to get him. Okay, looks like the stream health is excellent now. Okay, no need to worry about that anymore. And also, since those units died, Raphael gained the damage lead. Okay, it looks like Elma will be able to do healing after all, because the stun got dispelled. Okay, still no light flame. Alright, flashing by the portal. Oh dear, the reflection. Yikes, the heal buff has been reflected back at her for 2 turns. Yikes, that's not something you wanted to do. Oh man. That basically means that she debuffed herself by splashing Christian with a light mirror. Okay, I don't know if that's a good idea because getting closer to the portal means an opening for a possible attack. But then again, Christian is actually pretty positioned far away, so the guard canceling is not going to be easy. Yeah, there's no way you can reach there that far. Hmm. Hold on, are these buffs dispellable or what? Let's see. Yeah, they are dispellable, but one of them is not. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know if you will be able to reach over there. No, you're just setting it up. Okay. Anyways, I believe the next turn you'll be able to. Okay. Looks like Elma's going in for 3C. Bill has not borrowed her life flame yet. Oh, now she is doing it now. I'm guessing it's to prevent Grencho from going back there to like mess up with the guarding, huh? Okay, Grencho has backed off because that did not go as planned. Okay, Lucretia made one tile move. Okay, seems like the keyframe error happened again. Let's hope it doesn't become a problem later. Wow, 7 mobility. Wow, okay.
私の言葉を聞きなさい。
Yeah, I don't know if IBC is gonna go after her or anything, but oh yeah, she is.
奴らの陣形を崩せ。失敗しました。また次回。
Oh no, okay, and then IBC got recalled. Rescued back there. Okay, now it's down to Grenshio and Sizzy White. Yeah, Raphael is actually a strong opponent, not gonna lie. Yeah, at this point, Raphael would just need to advance forward, but however carefully. Because one bad move could cost everything. And then IBC is going in for attack formation again. Alright, Kong at this point is just stalling. Okay, Lucretia's making her move. And then now Elma, let's see what she do now. Light mirror applied. And I think that light flame is dead. Yeah, it looks like Lucretia will hit them no matter what. Yeah, nothing can resist that. Yeah, it doesn't seem like you'll be able to win this time, unfortunately. Okay, despite all that, Kong is still trying.
負事ってゾクゾクしちゃう。いや、試合の役をやるとギャラがいいって本当かしら。
Yep, this wraps up the match. Raphael moves on. Uh, yeah, that was not a good time there. So anyways, I believe that is the end of the stream as well, because I did not want to stay on here for too long. I'm only gonna stream one match per day, at least during this timeline. So anyways, hope you all enjoyed it and see you all tomorrow.